There were days my strength gave up on me, nights when hope felt ashamed to stay. I carried failures like heavy names, and shame kept knocking me to the ground. People saw the fall, not the fight. They heard the rumors, not the prayers. But God was writing beyond my pain. My story didn't end there. My story didn't end there. What looked finished was not the end. My story didn't end there. Oh, my story didn't end there. My story didn't end there. The doctor spoke with careful voices. My story didn't end there. They said the road ahead was closing fast. My body was failing, my breath was weak, and fear sat close to my bed. But God stood where the report stopped, and life answered back to His word. My story didn't end there. Whoa, and death looked certain to man. My story didn't end there. I watched doors close one after another. Jobs I prayed for never replied. I stood in lines with quiet tears, asking God if He still remembered me. Temptation whispered shortcuts to me, but grace kept pulling me back to truth. My story didn't end there. Oh, my story didn't end there. My story didn't end there. Delay did not cancel my future. My story didn't end there. I cried for a child and waited in silence. Months turned into years of questions. My heart broke every time hope visited and left without staying. But the God who heard Hannah's cry was still counting my tears too. My story didn't end there. Oh, my story didn't end there. Oh, my story didn't end there. Waiting did not mean forgotten. My story didn't end there. I wrestled in my spirit. Faith felt thin in my hands. Some days I believed, some days belief carried me. But even when my faith was weak, God remained faithful. Job lost more than words can carry, yet God restored him beyond before. Joseph wore chains before the crown, but purpose waited for him. Lazarus lay where hope had left until Jesus called him by name. So if you are standing where I stood, with shame, sickness, loss, or fear, hear this truth I now live by. Oh, my story didn't end there. Why, your story didn't end there. Oh, my story didn't end there. What you see is not the final page. Oh, my story didn't end there. God still turns graves into gardens. He still rewrites impossible endings. Hold on, breathe again. This chapter is not the conclusion. My story didn't end there, and yours won't end there either. Oh, my story didn't